So, a good number of people actually have good content ideas, but then they have one problem. One very big problem. They fear to look at the camera and speak onto the camera and shoot content. That's a very big problem. The reason as to why they fear to look on the camera, they have been never, they've never been on the camera for a public audience. It's not your fault. It's not their fault. Almost everybody in life has at one point been shy about the camera. Very shy sometimes. So meaning that if we have a way of helping these people who fear to look at the camera and shoot content while facing the camera, their game will be changed. I want to give you some motivation here. You can decide to pause this video and go into other videos on my channel and count the number of videos on my channel where I've spoken while looking at the camera. There are very few. There are very few. But then, did I fear to shoot content? No, I didn't fear to shoot content. Because it is possible to actually do faceless videos where you explain things without your face showing, without you showing up in the video. You just point at something else, shoot content, upload that content. The algorithm will do its own work. So don't and never fear to create a YouTube channel just because you are camera shy. Don't never fear to start a YouTube channel because you are camera shy. If you want to start today and start with faceless videos. It helps. It helps. In due course of time, you'll find yourself actually now making a video in which you are showing your face. But in a faceless video, you don't have to show your face. Just point at something which you know, which you need to explain to people, and shoot the video. It will help you. You never know. Some faceless videos will be the ones which will blow up your channel. While in other cases, you may need a video in which you show your face so that you blow up your channel. But don't fear to start a channel just because you fear to talk on camera. One other motivation that I need to give you is that you don't have to have perfect content. You don't have to have the most perfect equipment. Just start. You will improve with time. When I started my channel, I was using a very, very ordinary phone without even knowing how to upload content properly. Even up to today, I cannot say I'm perfect in uploading content, but at least I started. When you start, that's when you will improve. If you don't start, of course, you will be stuck forever. So start with faceless channels, faceless videos if you fear to look at the camera. Remember, you have so much of value to deliver in form of content. But if you stick with that value, usually it will not be beneficial, even sometimes to you yourself. Get value, record it on video, and share that value to an audience. The algorithm will know to which audience it will promote that value which you want to share. For me, I concentrated on value regarding backyard gardening. But before that, I started with other things. I was shooting videos randomly on other content ideas or other video ideas. But with time, I came to realize that my passion was in backyard gardening. And I concentrated on that. So that's why you see, even if you pause the video now and look at other videos in my channel, you'll realize that most of them are about backyard gardening, where I provide you with value, real tangible value on some tips, some tips and tactics about how to do backyard gardening. So you can start with a faceless channel, just like I started. There was not much showing of my face when I started off, but in due course of time, if I decide to show my face, I'll show. If I decide to do a faceless video, I'll still do a faceless video. But the biggest thing, please start. That's the most important thing. If you fear to look at the camera and speak to the camera, no problem. Start with faceless. If you're confident enough, start with direct video showing your face. It will help. If you're a teacher and you fear to make content, especially content in which you show your face, then it's your fault. You've been facing students for I don't know how many years. That will give you motivation that whoever you'll be showing your face to will be like just the ordinary students you have been showing your face to on a daily basis while you're teaching them. I'll give you a hint. I've been teaching for about 14 years now. Although some of my videos are faceless, that does not mean that I'm camera shy. I can face the camera, talk to the camera, and upload that content. Because things of being afraid of people got out of me within the first year of starting the profession of teaching people. So you can do it. If you're a teacher, people are waiting for your value. And it doesn't have to be the subject matter which you teach in class. It can be value in any other thing, any other relevant thing which people are genuinely interested in learning. So start and deliver value to people. They are genuinely waiting to derive value from your knowledge. So you can't wait to start. Please start. And as I told you, if you're fearing to face the camera, then fine, start with a faceless video. And that first video that you create, that first video that you successfully record and send out onto YouTube, and actually YouTube promotes it, and you start seeing people watching it, that is the biggest motivation you'll ever get. Because without delivering value, you'll never know what people like. Without recording your first video, you'll never know what resonates with people. Without posting your first video on the YouTube channel, you'll never know what people will be interested in from you in terms of your value. So please start and don't stop once you start. If you want to start with the faceless, fine. You are allowed to go ahead and start with faceless. If you want to start with showing your face, fine. Proceed and show your face, but ensure you start and create value for people. That is very important. Whichever value you want to create. If you look at my channel, there are some videos which have created value which people will never imagine that this kind of value and video idea will exist. But I went ahead and created a video. Right now, they are being watched online on YouTube. So remember, any value that you think you can bring to people, as long as you genuinely believe and you maybe have done some research and known that this kind of video idea will resonate well with an audience. Even if it's a small audience, even if it's a tiny audience, just start. You never know what will grow your channel in due course of time. And by the way, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, consider giving a subscription. If you find the information useful, give a like. If you find the information motivating, consider giving a comment. And also, tell me how you start your journey and how the journey has been if you have already been on the journey of YouTube, especially if you are still a small YouTuber.